Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. It is Thursday, June 23rd, 7:08, 70 degrees, getting up to 74 at WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio. Streaming live on the Radio Pop app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. The conversation now turns to the Ocean County Business Association. And joining us in the studio, Regina Gelzer, president of the Ocean County Business Association. Good morning, Regina. How are you?
Good morning, Jeremy. I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me today.
Listen, we are happy to have you here because I am always interested to learn about businesses doing business with other businesses and folks looking to see how they can improve their business output. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the Ocean County Business Association? What are you guys all about?
Well, I like the way you put that, Jeremy. Businesses doing business with other businesses, because that's exactly what we do. We were founded in 1980 by a group of business owners here in Toms River who wanted to get to know other businesses and network with them. As a business owner, you want to have that list of other businesses that you trust to do business with. You use them yourself. Your clients say to you, "Hey, do you know someone who does whatever?" And you want to be able to say to them, "Yes, I know someone in that business. I do business with them. I feel comfortable with them. I can refer them." And that's really what we're all about. We're about networking and referral.
So that's great. So the way it works is, and I could be wrong, but you don't have duplication of industry. Is that correct?
That's exactly right, Jeremy. Okay. We are category exclusive.
Got it. So one plumber, one electrician, one of all trades, one lawyer, one whatever. It's all throughout the organization, correct?
Mostly correct.
Uh-oh.
I am one of the few exceptions. I'm a bankruptcy attorney.
Okay.
We have other attorneys in the group, but since the practice of law tends to be very specialized, we have different kinds of attorneys.
Gotcha.
We have a family law attorney. We have an elder law attorney. And myself, I am the only bankruptcy attorney in the group.
So you're like the last stop before someone leaves the group.
Well, I'm happy to say that I get a lot of referral business rather than direct business from our group.
Good.
We tend to have very solid business people in our group.
I'm just joking around. I thought that would be super convenient, though. You're like, oh, yeah, that's why you became president, because you figured it kind of cuts out the middleman, makes it easier. So,
well, it does make me the ultimate member, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely. So tell me, why did you? As part of this group, what made you decide that you wanted to kind of step up into a leadership role and kind of run and kind of lead the way in this group?
Well, it's a case of my wanting to give back to the group itself. I've derived tremendous benefits from being a member. I came in to this business association when my business was fairly young. I had never run a business before. I really did not have that list of trusted providers, and it gave me all of that. So much experience in this group, so much knowledge about how to run a business, which was just as valuable for me as anything else. Picked up a lot of good tips, a lot of good information about how to run a business. I find that I'm unlike a lot of other business people. I know how to do what I do. I know how to practice law, but running a business was completely foreign to me.
Right. So that's great. So it's great that you joined an organization. You saw the value in it, and I guess you became the converted, right? You were all about it, and then ultimately said, "Listen, now I want to kind of help the next group that's coming in and help lead the way for them." How do you decide? I've always wondered. So let's say that Joe's Plumbing says, "Hey, listen, thank you very much, Ocean County Business Association. We are moving operations to Guam because we find that the tax treatment there is much better for us than here in New Jersey." How do you decide who the next plumber is? How does that work?
Okay, we take applications, and unlike most business groups, we have a very extensive and rigorous application process. We're a tight-knit group. We want to do business with people we feel comfortable with and trust. So our application process includes announcements to the membership to see if anybody has any comments on the potential new member. It includes a background check.
Okay.
We take references. We require letters of reference from your lawyer, your banker, your attorney, your accountant, just to get in the group, because we want to feel comfortable. When you become a member of OCBA, you immediately have a bunch of new friends in the business community
Right.
who are going to immediately start referring business to you, and they want to know that you're a reputable business.
Right. And so this is also, for these businesses, this is kind of also a stamp of approval, like the Good Housekeeping seal that says if you're a member of the Ocean County Business Association, then the consumer should also know that you've been vetted, that you have great relationships in the business community, and you can be a trusted vendor, correct?
Exactly. I believe we are one of the very few business associations that has a code of ethics to which the members must agree.
That's very cool. So for you personally, I'm always interested. I'm always interested in how folks kind of decide what they want to do career-wise. I'm very interested typically with doctors because I always find it interesting who decides that they want to be a proctologist. Like what was the motivation for that? And I'm interested by lawyers because when you find a specialty, I think it's interesting. So for you, you do bankruptcy. So what was it that you said when you were in law school? You're like, oh, this is what I want. I want to specialize in bankruptcy.
Actually, Jeremy, I didn't. I sort of backed into a bankruptcy practice.
Okay.
I was a partner in a previous firm, which, as they sometimes do, came to pieces at one point.
Right.
I inherited from this firm a client list, bankruptcy software, and a whole shelf of books about bankruptcy. There were clients who needed assistance, and they needed it right away, so I had to learn to be a bankruptcy attorney.
Okay.
And somewhere along the line, I really felt that this was, in fact, the area of practice for me. It was a unique opportunity to help people. And you never get an opportunity like that to alleviate people's misery as you
Right.
do as a bankruptcy attorney.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's actually that's actually probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't think people look at it that way. I mean, I don't think people typically have that perspective. You hear bankruptcy, and I don't think most people have positive thoughts that immediately come to mind. But talk about that for a second. How do you put that positive kind of spin on that?
It's actually written into the bankruptcy code. In the statutes, the legislature has put in that bankruptcy is supposed to be a fresh start for debtors.
Right.
It's supposed to clean the slate so you can move forward in your life. And that's how I present it to the people who come to my office, and they're stressed and they're embarrassed and they feel guilty, and there's no need for that.
Right.
This is what's available for them. So, an opportunity to start over and move forward productively in their lives. And I've had couples come to me and say, we have to do this because the stress is destroying our marriage.
Right.
I've had people come in, they say, I can't sleep, I walk the floors at night, I need to do something. And when I can help and relieve that stress, as you say, it's like having a magic wand.
Right. That is fantastic. And a great point. And one of the few things that I will point to Donald Trump in a positive way, listen, talk about a guy who's used bankruptcy protection many, many times over to his benefit. And you could see now you too can run for president after bankruptcy protection. So when we come back, I want to talk about all the things that Ocean County Business Association is doing in the community, all the things you guys are doing event-wise, like how you kind of make it an engaging experience for your membership and for the community at large with your organization. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Cool. Regina Gelzer, president of Ocean County Business Association. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Back after this.
Everything you need to know about the Jersey Shore. This is Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin here with Regina Gelzer. We're talking about Ocean County Business Association. She is the president. And so talk to me a little bit about about some of the activities that the Ocean County Business Association engages in.
Okay, well, we have regular meetings twice a month for our membership. If you are a business owner and would like to attend one, you can contact us. We do welcome new people. We welcome guests. We do a couple of fun things throughout the year. We have a beach party. We have a holiday party. But probably our best known and probably best activity is the Marty Arano Golf Classic, which we just had in May, which raises money for our in-house charity, Caring for Children.
Cool. So talk about that a little bit. Caring for, that was a nice segue, by the way, Regina. You've done this before, haven't you?
I wouldn't admit to it if I had.
All right, good. So tell me a little bit about the in-house charity.
Caring for Children is a separate nonprofit that OCBA founded, and it is run by our membership. One of your previous guests, Claire Bogus, is our chairwoman on that. What we do is we raise money, we buy toys and boxes of food, which we distribute to the needy families of Ocean County. We identify individual families, but mostly we work with other organizations. We work with Providence House. We work through the Hope Center here in Toms River. We participate in the Ocean County Sheriff's Department Toy Drive, Ocean Inc., DIFUS of Lakewood, the Seaside Heights Police Department. We set up a store in one of our members' warehouses, and these groups and these families can come in and basically do their holiday shopping right before Christmas. They can pick up boxes of food. They can pick out toys, which have been carefully selected by our members. Our members actually go to the toy shows in New York to pick out, well, they try to pick out things that children like, and educational toys kind of give kids a leg up while they're playing.
That's awesome. So it's really great. I think it's really great when you bring together, a group of businesses and, expressly for the purpose really of kind of helping each other, build your businesses. But really kind of the tie that binds in a lot of ways is that nonprofit piece where folks, I think, can really feel good about what they're doing. And it's not just, it goes from being somewhat of a selfish endeavor to being a selfless endeavor and one that gives back to the community. And the Ocean County Business Association has been known for that. I was invited to the golf outing last year. Clearly, I didn't perform well enough to get an invitation again this year. But, I guess that's how it happens. I think I owe that to Phil Brilliant mostly, but, whatever. Cool. So we only have 1 minute left, but I know you also have an education component, which is important to the to OCBA. But I'm going to hold that as a tease for our next segment. So when we come back, I want to talk about the education component, and then we're going to give you your Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin Magic Wand to go make an impact in an even bigger way than your organization already does. Is that okay?
That'd be perfect.
Awesome. Regina Gelzer, President, Ocean County Business Association. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Bad news, no Hometown View this morning, but that's all right because you can never get enough Sean Hannity, right? Well, okay. We'll talk about that later. Be right back.
The news is next. Live from the WOBM Newsroom, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from Town Square Towers at the heart of the Jersey Shore. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:34, Thursday, June 23rd. 70 degrees, getting up to 74 day and raining. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio streaming live on the Radio Pop app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. Conversations with Regina Gelzer, President, Ocean County Business Association. And so, we were talking about the education component of your group. So why don't you talk to us a little about that?
Okay. Ocean County Business Association is proud to have the best professionals in Ocean County. Not just my assessment. We have literally award-winning businesses voted best in Ocean County, voted best in the state of New Jersey, recognized nationally. So they bring with them a wealth of experience and information, and we take full advantage of that. At every meeting, our members stand up and talk about their businesses, about how their businesses run, about what goes on in their industry, about current developments, and their experiences, what they know. So going to the meetings is always educational. You will always pick up something that's worthwhile. I'm a firm believer that knowledge is never wasted. If it doesn't affect you today, it might affect you tomorrow. I recently talked about my business, about bankruptcy. I talked about something that is applicable to Ocean County Business Association members. For example, what happens if you become a creditor in a bankruptcy? I was approached by several members after the meeting because they found themselves in exactly that situation. So anyone coming to our meetings is sure to pick up information that they can use in their business, in their personal lives. It's something that we value among our members and at our meetings. We also have an open house meeting every spring to which local business owners are welcome to come, and we always have some kind of speaker that's relevant to the business community. We just had Senator Bob Singer talking about taxes. We had, now Governor Christie, before he was the governor. We've had nationally ranked economists come and speak to our group, so there's always something to learn.
Very nice. Nationally ranked economists? Like they rank the economists?
Well...
like what were they ranked at the time, and did their rating go up after they came to see you? I'm just
I think he's down a little bit now, but when he used to appear on national television all the time,
he was up there.
He was up there, and yes, there are lists of such things.
Really? Who? I mean, I'm like, I want to know if there's like nationally ranked morning talk show radio hosts. Like, I want to be nationally ranked. I don't know how they would go, but they'd have to listen to my show.
I think you would be up there.
I guarantee there's a list somewhere.
I know. I got to get to that list. All right. Anyway, Regina, we've digressed long enough. It's time now. It's time for what everyone's been waiting for. Because I'm not going to lie, sometimes they just want to get through the interview, the meat of the interview, because they want to get to the most important part in my mind, which is it's in my mind because it's my thing. So we're going to give you your magic wand. The Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin magic wand, the pixie dust, the fairy dust, the ability just to wiggle your nose and make an impact, make a change, do something special for the world. Regina Gelzer, President, Ocean County Business Association. What are you doing with that wand?
Okay. With the magic wand, I would make New Jersey friendlier toward business.
Oh.
I hear it from my members all the time. Tax issues, insurance issues. Make this a place that people want to stay rather than want to leave. You keep seeing, or at least I do, last one to leave New Jersey, turn the lights off. I want to make sure that the lights stay on in New Jersey business.
Yes. Very nice. That's listen, I agree with you wholeheartedly because, look, at the end of the day, business is what creates jobs. Jobs is what creates dollars into the economy. Dollars into the economy is what's creates the need for retail, entertainment, food, etc. And so it all starts with that first big one, which is jobs, right? And so organizations like the Ocean County Business Association are so important to the to a thriving community and the continued growth of a business community, of a healthy community. So with that, I'm going to give you two opportunities. First, let's say someone wanted to get in touch with Regina Gelzer, bankruptcy attorney. How would they go about doing that?
Okay, Regina Gelzer, bankruptcy attorney, is a Toms River business. I'm at 802 Main Street. I try to encourage people to make appointments by calling 732-608-0560. Also on Facebook, I have a page there. And my website is legalattorneytomsriver.com.
Very cool. Okay, so that's one. We got that out of the way. Now, what about if folks want to learn more about the Ocean County Business Association? How would they do that?
Okay, well, look around Ocean County. We publish a magazine called Ocean Life, which has information about our members and articles by our members, so you can get a sample of who we are and what we do and all of our contact information. We also have a website, oceancountybusinessassociation.org. We're also on Facebook.
Very nice. Okay. Well, listen, that was great, and I think again, these groups are so important, and I just want to drive home, as the chair of the Greater Toms River Chamber of Commerce, oftentimes I think people see a Chamber of Commerce and a business association as some kind of weird competitive deal, but it's totally not. They're very different foci. In that the Greater Toms River Chamber of Commerce focuses really on business in general throughout the Greater Toms River area, with some focus on networking and businesses doing businesses with other local businesses. But when you really want to talk about the Jedi level of getting into business networking and helping other local businesses and building your portfolio and building really your referral network, then check out the Ocean County Business Association because that's really the way to go, and you will find that kind of a membership to be immeasurable to the growth of your business. Regina, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll be back with more Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin right after this.